Hey guys, Slysssa here, and today my dog is gonna go crazy. Hey guys, Slysssa here, and today I'm going to teach you how to OTK Paladin. OTK Paladin is a really cool deck with really cool background. I believe it was Toast who started playing it first. It is all about holy wrathing your opponent's face for 25 damage. This started out as a meme and it has grown to be a competitive deck, and it's really good. So I'm going to go over the deck list. I'm going to go over basic strategies versus each type of opponent, and then I will go over some pro strats that are little misplays and little things you can do to boost your game and get those wins. Before we start, let's see the OTK in action. The cards you need are Shirvallah, Baleful Banker, and Holy Wrath. Holy Wrath draws a card and deals damage equal to the mana of the card drawn. Once you have drawn all the cards in your deck, play a 0-mana Shirvallah, use Baleful Banker to shuffle Shirvallah back into your deck, and Holy Wrath for 25 damage. Deck build. Let's talk about the main cards that should be run in OTK Paladin and can't really be replaced. There are 3 types of card in the deck: control cards, draw cards, and OTK cards. There's some overlap, so let's talk about them. The control cards are there to make sure you don't die before you OTK. These cards are your removals and your heals. These cards are all important to beating aggro and mid-range lists, therefore important in the mulligan. Draw cards are used to cycle through your deck quickly so you can get to the OTK before your opponent kills you. They are most important versus control decks and OTK, so keep that in mind when determining your mulligan. These cards include newly buffed 1-mana Crystology, Flash of Light, Novice Engineer, Hammer of Wrath, Prismatic Lens, and Holy Wrath. Holy Wrath is indeed a combo piece, but it can be used for a cycle versus opponents that are unable to armor or heal out of the 25 damage range. As discussed earlier, the combo pieces are Baleful Banker, Holy Wrath, and Shirvallah. If you didn't notice, this isn't a full deck. Here are some tech cards you can mess around with when filling out your list. Elven Archer, Bloodmage Thalnos, Soup Vendor, Acolyte of Pain, and Bloodsail Corsair are all 1-attack cards that can be drawn with Crystology. I'd include a few of these to help the odds that your Crystology draws minions and isn't a dead card. Thalnos is great versus Rogue Heavy Ladder because it does 3 damage with Consecrate, and many rogues have 3 health minions. It's also a draw card. Elven Archer is a nice ping when you equality or shrink ray a giant that you don't want your opponent to Conjur's Calling. It's also just really easy to get out of your hand if it's too full. Soup Vendor is a great card for extra card draw with Flash of Light, Shirvallah, or Truesilver plus the Crystalsmith Kangor. Acolyte of Pain helps you draw when you have Wild Pyromancer on the board. Bloodsail Corsair can be used in a weapon-heavy ladder meta. Pick your techs based on what you see on the ladder. Remember, draw cards for control matchups or OTK matchups, and removal for aggressive. Every day is different, so understanding why you would use each card is very valuable. These micro decisions are important to growing as a player. You can also run Youthful Brewmaster to bounce Shirvallah back into your hand to deal with minions without losing a combo piece. If you own High Priest the Call and you want to try him out as well, go for it. Basic strategies for each type of opponent. Versus aggressive decks, your goal is to not die. Remove minions, heal up, time out when they're threatening lethal. Feel free to tempo Shirvallah and Baleful Banker him back into your deck versus aggressive lists, because you just need 1 Baleful Banker and 1 Holy Wrath for the combo. And you run 2 of each. Except Shirvallah. Make sure that dude gets back into your deck or in your hand. Versus control or OTK decks, your goal is to draw, then OTK. In the mirror, the one who draws fastest wins. When facing Warrior or any deck that easily can stay above 25 health, do not waste your Baleful Banker or Holy Wrath. Once you draw your hand, you can do the combo twice, which will do 50 damage overall. Pro strategies. Timeout first. If you know you're going to time out for a turn, do this first to avoid any damage you take during the turn. This works well when using the weapon, killing Hunter or Warrior bombs, and drawing your bombs from your deck. Don't play minions or hero power late game when facing decks that can heal with rush minions. If you can only do 1 Holy Wrath and your opponent plays a rush minion with lifesteal, they can put themselves out of the 25 damage range. Also, if your opponent already has lifesteal on board, you can time out to deny them using the minion. If you need to Holy Wrath twice, you can Baleful Banker your own Baleful Banker to avoid fatigue damage. Remember, timeouts do not work to avoid fatigue damage. Prismatic Lens can be a blessing and a curse, so use it wisely. It draws one minion and one spell and switches their cost. It is great in the early game to get the draw started. If you only have spells left in your deck, you can use it as a plain draw a spell card and vice versa. If you draw a bomb, your minion will turn into 5 mana and you will draw a random second card, and that card cost doesn't switch. You will also take the 5 damage. Lastly, if you draw Shirvallah with Prismatic Lens, your spell will turn into a 25 cost card. This is a huge deal when facing a warrior and you draw Shirvallah with your Holy Wrath. It's a real feels bad, man. If you have no outs and you're about to lose, pray to the RNG gods and Holy Wrath face. If your Shirvallah is still in your hand, make sure you shuffle him in first. Sometimes you will win, even if the odds are against you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see a guide for your favorite deck, leave a recommendation below. Also, make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram for more Hearthstone content. Have a good day.